So how has Merlin been different this year, having the knights on set?
Hugely different. I mean, one of the big things that the show does really well is these escapades and the adventures that Merlin and Arthur go off on. It's no longer just Merlin and Arthur. It's the knights coming along as well. So you've just got a variety, a fun feel to it, and of course, just having more people around is good. Not that we don't get on, just Bradley and me, but it's just good having that atmosphere of everyone being around on set.
And the fans do love the Arthur and Merlin relationship. Are we going to see less of that now the knights are around?
No, there's always going to be that. Merlin's always, it's his destiny to make sure Arthur goes to the throne. So he's always by his side, making sure that he's going to be fine. And yeah, there's always still going to be the banter of Merlin and Arthur. As serious as this series has become, it feels that there's a big step up in maturity-wise. There's still that charm and the fun that the show will always have.
And why do you think fans have latched onto that Arthur and Merlin relationship so strongly?
I think it says a lot about morals and truth. I mean, in the fantasy genre, it's the one thing that's not fantasy. It's the morals of life and friendship and what that means. And it says a lot about, I think, Merlin as a character, the fact that he's loaded on with this huge responsibility and is and has to deal with it. And he's a strong-willed person, and he gets on with it and does it. And even though he's put down and obstacles in his way, he overcomes.
And did you enjoy getting the chance to play the old Merlin again this year?
Yeah, that's brilliant. He makes a good comeback this year. It's old Merlin is Morgana's greatest fear, really. This series. She becomes obsessed with trying to find out who this Emrys character is, and she keeps having visions of this old man. And it's great fun. It's a good chance, physically, vocally, everything. It's a great chance for me to have fun.
And what is Merlin's relationship like with Morgana this year, now that she's finally been exposed as a villain?
He's out to get her, I mean, it's a shame that she went the way she did. Merlin's very much of the school of thought that when the power that you have it's how you use it, and he's chosen the good path, she's chosen the bad path, and he's given her chances, she's had them, and the way she is now, there's no going back for her. So the only way is to fight. And Merlin's definitely in fight mode.
You mentioned fight mode. Is Merlin going to get involved in some action scenes this year?
Definitely, yeah. You're seeing in general all the characters becoming a lot more mature and a lot more grown up. There's a different feel to it this year, and Merlin's not a fighter. Physically, he's just not. Magic is his thing. So when he's in situations where he can't use that magic, he has to play the part of the fool. He has to, it's the only way he can get away with what he does, because there's too many instances of him using magic and under secretive and nobody suspecting it. As an audience, we can see that. Characters, in the story would never, Merlin's just a servant, weak character, and he has to play that role. But when it comes time to fight, he does.
And how did you feel when Merlin was picked up for a fifth series before the fourth had even aired?
Yeah, amazing. I mean, it's huge testament to the support and the popularity of the show, and how much people have taken it to their hearts. That's purely what has driven it. The popularity has made it go for another series. The producers always had a 5-year plan. Whether they've got more than that, I don't know. But it's just exciting to know that we're going to do more, because there's more places to go.
And just finally, can you give us one exciting teaser about the new series of Merlin?
Ooh, let me think of something. Okay, there's been a huge mystery, possibly, over what the future of the dragons holds, and you find out about that, about whether they have a future or not, and maybe they do.